Hey, what's going on YouTube? Bob Lewis here, shooting my 100th video. Woohoo! Ah, that was lame. Yeah, I said in the end of my last video I wanted to do something kind of special for my 100th video. I'm gonna do a return of the series story behind the card, and show a card I've never shown before, and probably without question one of my most significant cards in my collection. Um, so without further ado, it is the 1999 SP Authentic Tim Couch rookie. Wait a minute. No, that's not the right card. So that would be the 2000 SP Authentic Tom Brady rookie. Yeah, that's better. So, um, so this is Tom Brady, and he was a sixth-round draft pick. He was a common card. I think when my dad and I were buying a lot of these back in 2000, we were looking for Jamal Lewis. We were looking for Brian Urlacher. I'm pretty sure I was pumped when I got a Chad Pennington rookie. So those were the guys I was looking for. I was not looking for this guy. And then then he started winning Super Bowls, and Beckett was a part of my collecting growing up, and still is to some extent. I just know to take it in stride type of thing today. But I noticed that card went from being a $12 common to a $60 rookie card. Then it went up to like 120, wins another Super Bowl. Then it's up to like 250, and it just kept going up. And I had really, 2000 started college, and kind of faded out of the hobby to a larger degree. When I was in high school and stuff. And so I've said before that I never really left the hobby, and this was the card that really I always paid attention to. I really kind of credit this card for kind of keeping that interest alive. The more this guy won Super Bowls, the greater he became. The more legendary he became. It just was just kind of knew that this was sitting in my collection, and that it's again pretty significant card for me to have and enjoy. I still remember that day. I found it in a soft penny sleeve, sitting in a common box with a bunch of other Travis Taylor and Danny Farmer rookie cards from that same set. Was pretty blown away when I found this, and then just saw what the market did as he continued in his career. So that's the story really behind this card, and just a little bit of stats on this card. Okay, so before the stats, we'll do. So I want to get this card graded. Obviously, that's the way to go. I think you want to have this card encapsulated and protected, and so I do have some reservations about doing that. I think like right now it's not graded. It still has the potential of being a 10. And really it's packed fresh, put in soft sleeve and put into a box, and really put into a plastic after that. And there's no creases, there's sharp corners. Centering looks good, even though it's tough to really determine what is centered on this. I mean, the space between this side and this side looks the same. So in examples I've seen online, my card compares to that. But my point is, like, it's so final. Once it gets that grade on there, that's what it is. And that kind of dream of just maybe it's a 10 goes away. And I guess to some extent that's all right, but It's fun right now to have this and to have that what if kind of play that out in my head. And so, anyways, that's the card, and that's kind of my plan. So I talked to Eric about getting it graded because I told him, Eric, those back pages. I told him I had this card. He suggested, well, if you're going to the National next year in Chicago, you should take it with you and get it graded on site, because I was a little apprehensive about sending it through the mail. I would be a nervous wreck. So I'm going to do that. So I'll be able to get this, enjoy this card in raw form for another year, and then we'll go from there to see how that goes. So you'll have to wait for that reveal video, but it'll be fun. So there are, this is number 274 of 1250. PSA has graded 529 of them. So that is 42% of these cards have been graded by PSA. So 529 total graded out of the 1250. There have been 98 10s, so that's 18% of them are 10s. 287 have been graded a 9, that's 54%. And 117 have been graded at an 8, and that's 22%. So essentially 94% of the cards that PSA has graded have graded at least an 8 or higher. So I like that. I feel like this card should at least grade out at an 8. I'd be ecstatic with a 9. I mean, obviously a 10 is the ultimate goal, but who knows? And that's okay. Some current market sales, completed sales for a PSA 8 October 14th sold for $4,400, and a PSA 9 September 24th sold for $6,700. I was scrolled back a little bit further, and I saw somebody had one of these graded, and it was just graded authentic, and it was marked creased, and that card sold for $1,750 for a just an authentic rookie that was creased. I thought that was pretty crazy. And then I noticed a raw version that sold on September 13th for $7,111.11. So I'm not really sure how that worked out, but good on that seller. I'm gonna get mine graded, and I don't know if it's something I'll sell right away, but I don't think it is something that I'll keep in my collection forever. It's been special to have it for this long, and but I feel like if it's something that I could get graded, and once he's in the Hall of Fame, maybe at that peak of his career type of thing, if he wins another Super Bowl, who knows? But maybe at that time could sell it and use the money to benefit my family in some way. So I guess that would be maybe the ultimate goal. But so that's the card. Hey guys, I really appreciate all the support. Over 100 videos. It's been fun. I want to keep it fun, and it's been great to see all the new to me YouTubers. I've subscribed to a number of different channels recently, and it's been fun. So it's hard to keep up with everybody's videos, so I might not catch it right away, but I do my best to watch them and comment. I love it. Keep the content up. I'll try to do the same on my end. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate all the support as always. You guys take care.